Alright, and hello. Today we have some very exciting news. Jiri Prohaska will be rematching Glover Teixeira on UFC 282. This news just broke out this morning and I'm extremely late to going over it, but alas, I'm going over it now. So, this is going to be a rematch from their fight back in 275, which was fight of the year by far. The roles have been reversed. Glover is going to be the challenger while Jiri is going to be the title holder. I will be forthcoming with this. I personally would have rather had the Jan Blachowicz versus Jiri fight, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. Because we already saw Jiri versus Glover and Glover got finished. Yes, Glover was winning that fight, and honestly, had it went to decision, I would have given it to Glover, but he still got finished, and he was not a long-standing champion, so it would have been nice to slide Jan in there, maybe sideline Glover, or maybe have him fight Ankalaev, and then have the rematch. But regardless, I'm happy the fight's here. I'm happy we're getting a fight because, again, that was a rematch of the first fight. Now then, though, how does the rematch go? I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think it's gonna be the amazing war we saw before. I really don't think so. The reason being for that is we've seen this before. We've seen this like Mark Hunt versus Bigfoot Silva. First fight, absolute war. Both guys take years, they shave years off each other's lives. Second fight is a easy finish because of the massive amount of accumulated damage. Keep in mind, Glover's oldest champion at the time, going now up against the youngest champion. And I really feel like Jiri got his number. Jiri really, he's a mixed martial artist. Don't get me wrong, he's a violent savage in the cage, but he is a mixed martial artist. And I think he realizes that he can't have the same overtly aggressive approach, but I feel he's still gonna not change how he's fighting. I still think he's gonna go in there, go after Glover, and really search and hunt for the finish. This time though, I think he's gonna get it. I think this time Jiri is going to get the finish quicker. I think this is going to be the fight we anticipated, because the last fight, everyone's saying either it gets down to the ground, it's submission victory for Glover, or it's going to be a round 1 or 2 knockout for Jiri. I think now that's going to be the fight we're going to see, to be honest with you. And Glover took a lot of damage. Got finished. A lot of people attributed Glover's loss to some of his mistakes, quote unquote, he made in the first fight, but the thing is, he's a submission guy. Glover is a submission master. So when he's hurting Jiri, he's not taking him out. He's trying his best, but Yiri's not going down because he's a tank. So he goes to submit him. Nothing wrong with that. It's just he wasn't able to get the submission on Jiri because he was too tough. But regardless, I just feel it's gonna be good. I'm just excited. 282 is really shaping up to be a good event that I personally am super excited for. Now, one thing to mention who's also on the card, as I went over, Magomed Ankalaev will be fighting Jan Blachowicz. That's a title contender right there. That is right there to decide who is the next challenger for the winner of the championship. I've noticed they've done this lately. They did it with Whittaker Izzy too. They put Cannonier versus Brunson. That was the next person's site who fought Izzy. Then for Izzy's card in July, they put Behera Strickland. Winner of that, of course, is now fighting the winner of Izzy versus Cannonier. They like doing that. They like to set up the timeline, which is overall just good. That's just overall good because it stacks the card. Because this card is so good already. Just looking at it right now, Jiri Prohaska versus Glover, Robbie Lawler versus Santiago Ponzinibbio, Edmund Shabazian versus, oh my god, I can pronounce that, Billy Quarantino versus Alexander Hernandez, Drekis Duplessis versus Darren Till, Chris Curtis versus Joaquin Buckley, Bo Nicol's UFC debut. It's so sad he's going to be in the prelims. He does not deserve to be in the prelims. OSP versus Gustafsson, and then Jan versus Magomed. That is a stacked card. That card is stacked to the brim. So how do I see it going down? I see it. Jiri versus Glover. I see it in the way of Jiri. In the way of Magomed versus Jan, I'm gonna lean towards Jan. I'm actually gonna lean towards Jan, but that's a pick'em. That's a pick'em. If you say Magomed wins, I'm not gonna be surprised by that. But regardless, I am absolutely excited. This is some great fight news, and I'm looking forward to the fight. This has been Ultimate Gomi. Bye-bye.